Broadcasting live from SOAHR 2023 at the Gas South District Convention Center in Duluth, Georgia, it's time for North Fulton Business Radio. Brought to you by Oberman Law Firm, helping you navigate the complexity of workplace issues. Now, here's your host.
And hello again, everyone. John Ray back with you here at SOAHR 2023. It's the annual conference of SHRM Atlanta, and we are at the beautiful Gas South District Convention Center. Big crowd here both yesterday and today, and it's been fabulous. Everyone's just delighted to be back with each other and catch up with each other and collaborate as the members of SHRM Atlanta are known for. So it's been great. And we're just a reminder that our interviews here at SOAHR 2023 are underwritten by Oberman Law Firm. When you have complexity in the employee workplace that you need a great legal mind for, Oberman Law can help. And I'm sitting here with Jeffrey Alejandro. Jeffrey is with Emory University Continuing Education. Jeffrey, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm to be here.
Thanks for coming on. So talk a little bit about your work at Emory University Continuing Education. How are you serving folks?
Emory University Continuing Education is the not-for-credit, non-degree department of the university. What that means is our main focus is serving the public and the university's mission of increasing knowledge and helping the socioeconomic status of the region. And the way we typically do that is through providing courses so people can earn new positions, upskill, and expand their knowledge so they can change careers or excel in their current career.
That's terrific. So talk about you say it's non-credit. So are these certificates maybe that people are working towards?
These are professional certificates that individuals can work towards. And on occasion, sometimes it's actual recognized industry certifications, such as Lean Six Sigma, the SHRM credentials,
right,
the Association of Training and Development (ATD) credentials.
Okay, and how do you determine what you offer? Is that something that's based on demand, or how do you determine the courses that you offer?
It's a mixture. We take a look at national reports from the statistics from the Department of Labor, Georgia Department of Labor, the newspaper, and from our interaction and networking with local business and industry to find out what the demands are. Because Emory Continuing Education is broken into three primary areas. There is a fourth, which I'll explain in a moment, but there are the open enrollment. That's anyone in the public can come in and take those courses. And pay for themselves. And then the other is the corporate learning team, which I'm a part of. And we are contacted and contracted through local organizations to provide training to their staff, closed cohort around their pain points of their organization, their interest at the time and location of their choosing. And then we recently reached out into workforce development.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of people think of workforce development just as serving the lower socioeconomics class. We take it a step further. We focus in on working with veterans, second chance, previous offenders, refugees, any group that's being underserved and needs to improve their skills so they can get their new job and change their status.
Right. Wow, a lot to unpack there. So in terms of the companies that you work with, it sounds like you do custom kind of training modules or what have you for them, right?
We do customize or tailor the training to their specific needs because when people bring us in, they don't want people just to have the basic knowledge, and they want to attempt to solve particular issues or challenges they're having. So we try to customize by providing industry-specific examples, bringing in instructors that have industry experience.
What role do you play, Jeffrey, in what I think a lot of companies are trying to increasingly offer their employees? It seems like companies see the need to offer professional development opportunities for employees because that's what employees want, right? They want to grow and progress. And talk about that.
I actually presented on that yesterday.
Okay.
In a session called Training as the Solution for Retention, Realignment, and Reinvestment of employees. Because research shows that more and more employees and potential employees are seeking professional development, skills improvement as part of their benefits package because they want to grow with the organization, but they want to make sure that the organization's invested in their growth.
Right.
So more and more employees are seeking that out. Also, during the session, I showed how it could help the bottom line. If you have a well-trained employee, they take less supervision, so that's fewer staff members, less waste. At the same time, also explain to them how they can work with their employees to better understand if they're seeking more compensation, advancement, they work with them by explaining, okay, let's lay out this plan of development. And you have to justify why you want those pay increases.
Right.
You have to earn it, but we're going to help you earn it because we're invested in you.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's powerful. So what talk about some, maybe a success story there in terms of you don't have to mention the name, but just, a company that you worked with where you've tailored a training for them or something that, some sort of course of studies that they offer their employees that's really helped them with retention and professional development.
Well, I have several examples, but of course I can't point them out because
of course
of our relationship. But there's a company, I will give the location, down in Smyrna area that it's a manufacturer. And they have a lot of employees that they've promoted from within. And they had a challenge of promoting those frontline supervisors to other higher level leadership positions. And the challenge was they still thought they were that on the floor worker. They had challenges of being able to separate and move up in those roles of, I can't be everyone's friend anymore. I can't use certain language anymore with them because I am their supervisor. I'm their leader. I have to model the behaviors.
Right.
And they had constant turnover in their leadership because the leaders would get frustrated and move on, or they would create challenges where they had to part ways with those individuals. What I take pride in is that when they report back that, hey, our turnover is down by 50% of our leadership.
Wow.
So their floor managers, shift supervisors are being retained.
Yeah.
Also is that we take it a step further in the tailoring because we want to make sure it's a true partnership, that it sticks. So something we do that others may not be doing is we follow up. So typically 30 days out, we go back because when everybody completes a training program, they're always excited. Yeah, that was great. I'm going to go put all this to use tomorrow. That seldom happens. Sometimes you have to follow up 30 days to say, okay, how well did you implement this?
Right.
How well did this work out for your team? And then we also follow up again another 6 months out.
Yeah.
And we provide those free of charge because, again, that's how we quality check our own selves.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
And quite often other ideas or other trainings may pop up during that time period.
Yeah, I can see that. So the instructors themselves in this training, where do you get them? Are they from the university faculty, outside the university,
we do try to
use a mix?
We try to utilize the faculty as much as possible. Sometimes it's not possible because they teach during the daytime, and a lot of our clients want that training during the daytime. So they may be teaching during the daytime. But the faculty or the instructors that we utilize are industry experts, individuals who we prefer have been in the field for at least 10 plus years as a director, VP, or even former C-suite individual.
Right.
And they have academic credentials to back it up as well, or industry certifications.
Yeah, right.
Because if I send someone out that's going to teach a computer class, I do want to make sure they're going to have all those cybersecurity training credentials or the CompTIAs, so they're experts in what they're teaching.
And it goes without saying, but we just still need to say it anyway. I mean, you don't work just exclusively with companies and tailoring programs. I mean, individuals that want to upskill and they're paying for that out of their own pocket. You'll certainly accept them.
We do accept them. We are kind of unique. Many continuing education departments just have people call in, walking off the street, sign up for a class. Mm-hmm. Emory Continuing Education actually employs advisors. So those individuals who are coming in to take classes, we provide them the opportunity to have a conversation with the advisor to kind of chart out the course path that they want to take. And these individuals are very knowledgeable of what we offer, but they also know what's taking place in business and industry and the local communities, so they can provide a little bit of guidance. So not true career counseling, but job counseling.
Yeah,
how to get there.
Yeah, what a great value add, because that you want your students, as it were, taking the kinds of classes that are really going to help them advance, and it's not in your long-term best interest to have them taking courses and getting certifications that really don't help them in their career. Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. We do want them to return. We want them to refer people to us.
Yeah.
And sometimes they gain that experience and actually come back and teach some of the classes.
That's terrific. Wow. Jeffrey Alejandro from Emory University Continuing Education. What great work you're doing.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're just excited that we could honor that work and celebrate it and share it with the world.
And I'd like to share one more thing.
Please.
Something that we're developing it with a lot of local businesses, government agencies, and it's related to our workforce development. It's called our Hiring Partners Network, because we do want to improve all the community. So within the Hiring Partners Network, if our partners will let us know they have certain positions coming up that require certain skill levels, what we do is try to connect those individuals who've completed our courses with those hiring opportunities. And at the same time, we'd like for them to tell us, we're going to need 50 people who can specialize in this certain area or have this certain skill set. If it's not already something we do, we develop programs around it to train up, not because they're going to immediately get a job, but to make sure the community's more hireable. So if an organization's moving to town, we want to make sure we have people ready and available for them immediately.
Wow. Great work. Jeffrey Alejandro with Emory University Continuing Education. Jeffrey, this has been great.
Thank you for the opportunity, John.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for stopping by. But let's get to the most important question, because I'm sure that there are going to be some folks that want to know more. So let's tell them how they can find out more.
They can find out more by reaching out to corporate learning at emory.edu or calling 404-727-6000.
Terrific. Jeffrey, thanks again for your great work. It's a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. This episode of North Fulton Business Radio is underwritten by Oberman Law Firm. Oberman Law helps local, regional, and national clients manage the sensitivities of employee relations in the workplace.